They feasted at Magnolia Table, they've ridden the boats down the Brazos, and now they're ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Baylor's offense will get the first swing of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Leaves it with the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Sun Devils offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Quick release by the QB. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Pulls and fires complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. The Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The pitch.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Fires downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll try the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Makes the grab outside. It's Duggan. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll run the counter. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Oregon. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Movement here from the tight end. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Keeps the legs moving. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're trying to get to it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They'll give it to him again. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Looking to scramble. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Bears will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He'll pull it on the read. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Dobbs. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Got his man quickly. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The running back has it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Bears are flying down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Madden. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw, using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A little release to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights, it's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got the back over the middle. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. At the 40, there he goes. Tackle is made after the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duggan.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. He's going to pass. Going deep. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Florida. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turns it on at midfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the ball is picked off.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They keep attacking through the air. Unloads to the right. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. To the air on first down. Slings it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it by firing one in. Just take a knee in this drive. We'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This is a 3rd and long. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Offense gets set for second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
42, Baylor, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Melton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. Speeding down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oklahoma State is just getting blown off the field right now. And frankly, we need to start going running time the rest of the way. A real stinker in Stillwater. They're trailing by 21 to Kansas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Working the middle. Made a defender miss. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the stomping has commenced.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arizona State, 49, Baylor, 10.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Slips through the line, and the returner is stopped. Offense set on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. On the move. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the route is on. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Finds us back in the middle. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Bears are on the move. The give to the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Dobbs. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Combs. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears! On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
Baylor 17,
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Grab near the marker, it's Pena. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Give to the back. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Duggan. They make the stop after the catch. And still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the Bears will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to pass. Throwing right. It's caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Comes out throwing on first down. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll do it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. And the Sun Devils are on the move. Right back to the well. Bringing the heat. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To throw, it's Allen. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He'll try to do it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. They'll send out the kicker here. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma State is just getting blown out today. I've never seen this program look so bad, and I am a man. I'm 40. They're trailing by 14 to Kansas State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The short hands, it's Combs. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Fighting off the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll try the left side. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Going to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. They're going to test the right side with this one. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stumbled to the ground. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.